had nominees for Outstanding Faculty Member. The nominees were Dr. Janelle Pitt, and of course, yours truly, Dr. Malik Rahim. Well, unfortunately, I take this as an honor, or as just that, my hard work is paying off. But the winner, very close vote, was Dr. Janelle Pitt. A little side note, if I knew that it was going to be that close, I wouldn't have voted for her. I probably would have voted for myself. Only get one? What? We also had a category of BFSA Leadership Award. The nominees were Dr. Francine Apuda, and of course, again, myself, Dr. Malik Rahim. So since Dr. Apuda is not here to accept this award, I'll quickly change the name to Dr. Malik Rahim, but we'll make sure Dr. Francine Apuda gets this award. And the final category was Emerging Leader, BFSA Emerging Leader, and the two nominees were Ms. Melissa Knight and Ms. Tawanda Kitchen. And it gives me great honor to present the award to Ms. Tawanda Kitchen. Tawanda Kitchen is also my adopted baby sister. I'm letting you know that because her husband's here. So when I do my arm around, you know this is my baby sister. So before we get started, we also, as appreciation for all the BFSA members, got mugs. So you can have something to drink your morning coffee with. So every time you drink your coffee, you can think about your fearless president. So I'll be passing these out, and then while I'm passing these out, I'd like to turn the floor over to Ms. Cornelia Lasana, and is Frances here?
She's in the conference hall.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Tanya Lanson. I'm an outreach counselor here at Fresno State. And it's a pleasure to have all of you here. This is the first Black Male Summit hosted by the BSFA. And it's my pleasure to welcome you all here. As you can see on the table, we do have freshman guide and transfer guide. As an outreach office, it is our job to promote Fresno State to our community. So if you know of anybody 9th through 12th grade, there should be a red one. If you have anybody 9th through 12th grade wanting to come to any of the 23 CSU campuses, this will be the guide to come into Fresno State. This covers the 8th through years. We do have some students that will put this on. So this will be the guide you will need to follow. This has your 8th through years. We're starting to get as an outreach counselor, that's my job to make sure that when we do have sponsored events. Also, if you're a community college student, we do have the transfer guide. This will be the blue one, and this will be the guide through the transfer admissions process to Fresno State. Also, because we, for the past 10 to 12 years, African American enrollment has been dwindling down. It's still stagnant at that 4%. So we're doing all we can to outreach. That's why we have these community luncheons. We have Male Summit, and we're gonna have more to come to reach out to the Black community to bring more students into Fresno State. And we're trying to do that because we want this campus to be more diverse. As of right now, we have an Hispanic population is 39%. White male has dropped Caucasian to 29%. So there's a big 10% difference in there. We have the African American male still struggling between about 4.4 to 4.5. We have Southeast Asian Southeast Asian students still stands at 14%. We have the Native American about 1%. The reason we're trying to do this is to make sure our community is more diverse. So if you have a niece, a nephew, this is a place to bring them. We want Fresno State to be a school, a community where African American students will feel at ease. That's why we have these kind of conferences and summits to meet with the African American students. We bring the community here for you to know it does take a village. You do need your pastor, you need your neighbors, you need students here. We just had an African American conference just about a week and a half ago. We had community leaders in with our students who wanted to know it's all of our responsibility to bring you here. And Fresno State should be a place where you go welcome. My boss, Frances, should be here. 5 minutes before I left, she was on the conference call, so she knew I'm going to make it here. I don't know, she just called me, she just texted me and said she's still on the call. So I'm going to talk on her behalf if she comes. I hope she still has a 5 minutes. If she does, who knows? Okay, so I'm going to speak on her behalf. I'm going to tell her not to come, right? Okay. So I know she would be happy to invite you all here. This is something she takes very personal. If there's any event here at Fresno State you feel outreach could participate in, let us know. It does not necessarily have to be an African American event. If it's a Latino event, if it's a Southeast Asian, as long as it's to bring students to Fresno State, it is our business as outreach to bring everybody here. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful luncheon. Welcome to Fresno State. This is our community. I hope we'll embrace one another. Thank you.
Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Doing well. Good. That's it. Man, you got some good information for you. My name is Johnny Conley. I'm the academic counselor here on campus in the Liberal Studies Department, as well as the secretary of Black Faculty Staff Association. And I'm going to show a little clip before we get into the panel discussion. We actually have two different panels. We're going to mix it all up to where you get a professional student mix as well as a male-female dichotomy to kind of give you different perspectives on different areas that we're going to discuss. Advancing your swag, a lot of young swag, get swagged out. Not necessarily with the chains and the shoes and the girls and so forth, but more of a professional swag, how to reclaim a positive black male image. We're also going to talk about family and relationships and maintaining healthy relationships with health, wellness, and spirituality. Education to focus on the achievement gap. You know that statistics show that African American male men are the lowest graduation rates in college, but the highest being incarcerated and or murdered and killed. So we're going to talk about that in the panel discussion. As well as strategies and techniques on service delivery of African American males. The younger culture, we just can't lecture to them like we used to get lectured to and take notes. We have to use technology. We have to engage in different ways because it's a new way of life. It's 2013, not 1952. As well as the future of economic development. A lot of our young men, and I know that we have some high school students here, and I want to recognize them too. Ms. Angie Barker brought a group of young men from Clovis North High School. So can we give them a round of applause as well? So a lot of you young men, we come from different walks of life. And come August, we get a big check, possibly $5,000 plus every semester. And we're not used to getting all that lump sum at one time, and we had syrup sandwiches or ramen noodles or whatever we needed to do to survive, and now we get $5,000 in our hand, we go crazy. We buy the shoes, we put the rims, we get the cars, we want to go to the bar, we want to, the girls, or whatever the case may be. So just being fiscally responsible is another thing that we're going to talk about, not only in college, but the long run. Okay, so if you guys give me one moment.